What's up guys, Gary7 here and welcome to episode 8 of our City Skylines series here on our new city of CT. So, in the last episode we added our high density residential area, like our downtown area with our metro, monorail and train hub here, and obviously our metro line that goes all the way around the outer part of this city for now. We have a big demand now for some more residential, so we're going to zone in some more of that right now. So we're going to start off obviously by doing these zones which we've already got all prepared, get all this in, which isn't the easiest. I think the brush tool might be better for this just because we need to just get it all done. So let's just go for it here. I'm going to go all the way up to this one, then I'm going to grab the fill tool just because then I can be a bit more accurate with getting the rest of this in place. Make sure I get that one, for example. Just check everywhere, make sure it's all done, they're all building in. We can probably get away with doing these ones as well, and we'll probably leave that building in for now. It should get rid of a fair amount of our demand, you know, even do this little park area, and then we can just bish bash bosh. That one, gives that one, and we'll build up right to the edge of this area like so. So this should get rid of that demand. We've got a demand for some shopping which we can place more in over here. We're going to go for the high density commercial zone. Again, we've got a nice zone for that around here. We can make this like a shopping area, like a shopping plaza type thing. I'm not sure why it's doing that, but we'll just use the fill tool for now because it is wanting us to for some reason. And then there we go, we can use the fill tool just to get the rest of these zoned in as well, and then that will get rid of that demand. But we're going to need to then add some services and things. I want to start being able to upgrade the levels on this, so let's go for some final bit of officing right there. We are losing everybody from here because apparently we don't have enough uneducated workers, which is a shame, but we can't do anything about that. We've got more fires now in this zone again. Literally every episode at the moment this zone is burning down. We've now got the fire helicopters which should help reduce the spread of the fires, and they're right beside this industry, so we should be able to get rid of these fires pretty quickly. You know, they're going just to get the water from there, bringing it up, and it should work. Seems to be getting rid of the fires. Happy days, which is ideal. Then we've got another fire now going over here, but a standard fire engine should be okay for that. And what I wanted to do in this episode was, if I have a quick look, I've written down some things we need to get done. I need to add some passenger trains obviously, so we can get like a train line over here, and then we can run one that goes along the back for the Barlow Park and everywhere. We need to add metro and monorail from the downtown. I want to get something that goes across over to here. So we've got a big area where we could add like a station or something here. Plus we can have metros anywhere. And then we also need to get some beach leisure stuff done along our nice beachfront we've got. So first thing I was thinking, because of the money, we definitely can't really afford to do our metro, unfortunately. Right guys, so we've got this train station connected up now. It's not the best, but it works. Again, we've got a little bridge going over here. That side's really smooth. This side, definitely not going to keep that one. That does not work on my opinion. Wow, that does not work for me. We need to come out. Problem is because this bridge, I need to connect. Basically, I need to get it straight with that. So let's think. We need to go from there. I need it to pop a little bit to the side, and then we need to go out 12 and kind of line it up as best as we can with this. Yeah, that will work. It's not the best, but again, it's not too bad. And again, a nice bridge going over that there. So yeah, we've got the two lanes going in and out here, which connects up to this main line. We're going to need to sort out getting a standard train service across. I might end up getting rid of this ore industry. I need to just have a look quickly. Let's check our info views. Let's have a look at our imports. So the ore products, we're importing a lot of ore, like a lot, and we're not even exporting much. So maybe this ore industry will get, we might end up having to get rid of that at some point. We need to get a train line coming off of here for a passenger service. So again, money wise we're at 100 grand, just under, so we could possibly connect that one from this junction as well. You know, we could even come off of here. I don't think that's too close to that, isn't it? We did give a massive part here for these guys to move, so we could end up connecting that, disconnecting that, doing something basically. We're going to sort something out and get a train line across. Once I've done that, I'll be back, but let's just unpause the game a second. Let's make sure this is all running. Let's check quickly our monorail We're doing okay. Again, it's not got a massive amount of passengers, but it's not going to because we don't have a lot over here as of yet. But once this is all built in, this is going to become way busier. So yeah, I'm going to get this train line connected over here somehow, and then I'll be back once that is done. Okay guys, so what we've done is we've connected a different connection here, so you come off to the left, or depending on which way you're going, and then it goes across this river. I want to improve this a second. I didn't notice quite how bad that was, so we need to either terraform or something here quickly. Let's level this. Let's actually delete this one section. Let's get the level tool. I'm going to bring it to the same level as there. Just going to bring it out gently, just to try and help us improve that a little bit. I want to try and get it the same connection as we've got over here. So we might have to just. I've got to do this really carefully. We might end up having to move this train line, but that's fine. I can live with that. Basically, I just want to get it the same, to look quite similar to that. Quite similar to this bridge over here. So sorry, I was thinking about what I'm doing. Nice big curve in to there. That'd be good. So yeah, that works. So yeah, basically I've connected up the same as on this bridge. It's slightly lower here, but again, it's not too bad, especially from different angles. From above, it looks pretty good, I think. And then they curve across to the left here, go past these burning buildings, and then it's come to about here. So we're trying to think. Well, I'm trying to. Oh no, not again. This forestry is burning every single episode. Oh my days. What are we gonna do about that? Well, one thing I'm going to do is check our info view and see about the forestry goods. So we're importing, or we're exporting lots, so it's doing really well. I don't really want to have to do the importing of that. We're not even importing anything, so although it's burning down, it is still doing really, really well. So I think we're going to have to leave that for now. But as we were doing anyway, is train stations. So I want to get one over here somewhere, so I'm going to probably need to build a second road. I don't want it too close to the people because I don't want them to complain about noise, so maybe about here is good. We can build a road coming around. Then I want one over here. Again, somewhere like this will be fine with a road coming off. So first thing I'm going to need to do is get the roads in place for this. So I'm going to go for the treed roads just because they're my favourite. I'm going to come off of probably this junction here. I kind of think if we come about there, that should be alright. And then autosave. Once this is done, we'll connect this road up probably about there. I think that should be okay. Let's have a look at a train station a second. Have a look where the noise goes. Gonna get a bit of noise for those houses there, but if we build shops and stuff, it should act as a bit of a dead zone. I'm gonna build it to here. That should work absolutely fine. We can then connect this one up. Straight away, that's done. Ideal. We could have a bit of bypass station that goes around it if we need to. I think for now that'll be fine. I'm going to zone in a few shops just to make it quieter around here for the residents. I'm going to do that like so. Then we're going to get our trees and we're going to put some trees in. Hopefully these ones don't burn down as much as the others. Do quite a strong one, quite large. Let's just get these built in. Again, the shops will get rid of these trees that I'm placing, but it's just for now to try and create some sort of noise barrier for these people. There we go, let's create that there. I'm going to be placing these myself just so I can get them right up to the housing. It's going to be quite a thick little foresty bit here for them, just to create some sort of sound barrier, like I keep saying. It will help reduce the noise pollution, hopefully. And then it also looks okay. There we go, let's keep doing this. I'll go, yeah, 16,000, I wasn't expecting that one, ideal. So now we've got the waste, the water treatment plants, floating garbage collectors, and the crematorium, which is going to be great for getting rid of some of the bits and bobs. So that's all you unlock there, but that's still pretty cool. And we've got a new square. We'll have a look at our monuments, see how close. Oh, we haven't unlocked monuments yet, unfortunately. That's fine. We don't need to worry about that anyway. I think you need 100,000 for that, so that'll be a while before we get that one. Let's just continue to do this. There we go. We'll add these in. I won't go too far up. I think around about here we can start sparsing them out a bit more. and then do something like just add them in like that, just to make it a bit more random there. There we go. That should hopefully create a bit of a noise zone. And then we need to get the next station in over here. We've just got 200 grand, so let's pause a second. Let's have a look at the health, and we definitely need to get some crematoriums in. We need one over here, I think. We need to find a place for it. We're going to have to get rid of a house or two. So maybe we'll do this right beside the shops. So that's a shop. So we'll get rid of that house, place one there. That'll give them a decent coverage. And we could probably do another one over here, because they don't have the largest coverage. So we'll place that one on that road there, because a decent coverage for them as well. And then we'll get one here right by the school, because you know what kids doesn't want to be right by a cemetery. That'll give them coverage. And then we need one down in this area in Barlow Park. Got a play park there. Around here would be good. That'll give decent coverage, and it keeps it kind of a bit more out the way. And then we're going to need a couple down over here, so we're going to put the first one right beside our cemetery, and then I think we're going to put one right on the end here. I think that would work. These guys are complaining of noise, so let's have a look what zoning we put there. So okay, these are a bit too close then, so we'll delete you guys, then you can stop complaining of noise. We'll put some offices in these ones, and then we can put the high residency back over here, which is, come on, there we go. That should stop them complaining of the noise, and yeah, that'll be ideal. So we were doing this train line, so we need to finish this off. Let's quickly check our economy. Keep that at 12, don't put that up any higher. I'm going to pay these loans just so I can then retake them, because it's 85 grand, happy days. So I wanted another train station over here. So for that we're going to need to create another road. I could move this taxi stand to get a road coming out a bit further. So yeah, we'll move that one just to there. We can then get this junction from here just straight out for now. I think we'll be fine. We'll just quickly check the intersection. We don't need that. Traffic lights, we can just have a couple stop signals. Again, I need to do these everywhere, but hopefully that should be it. I think I should have done everywhere else already. Just quick check around. Looks absolutely fine. And yeah, we're gonna, what is he doing? Get a train line or train station down here. So if we went sideways, it would work, but it would be getting in and out of there. So we need it to go the other way. So what we'll need to do is actually curve this road. So let's get a curve going on. Come out node. I'm going to bring it this way. Like, come on, like that. That'll be fine. And then we will get rid of that. Choose that again. Just build it straight there. So that should be further enough away then from the housing. If we check, that's absolutely spot on. We don't need to worry about it being closer to the highway. That's fine. And then I can create a little connection that loops around there. It's a bit high, but it's an end of line station, so I might end up having to just soften that down at some point. We have 52 grand. That's fine for building this, I think. I wish we could get a bit closer to the highway, but again, that'll be alright. And then to connect up to here, we either build along the back of these buildings, which are going to all delete, which is fine. I probably should do that before they build them too much. And then we can actually go down under the ground. Once I've reconnected this power up, I don't even need that power line there now, which is ideal. So yeah, we can either go down underground here just to connect up, and then, you know, bring it back up out here. I think that would work. And then we just have to be careful when it comes to doing our monorails, our metros, and I can't even think what they're called now. It's not metros, is it? It's yeah, it's the metro, the underground metro stations. That was it. And that didn't need to curve there. I needed to actually keep that straight for now. I think whereabouts is in line, so we'll stop to about here. Then we'll add a curve in. Not too large, something like that. Then we'll get a straight. I think that would connect up there, so that'd be fine. So if we come up to about here, that looks around about straight. Come up to there. Then we'll start bringing it up here. and then we can just connect that in with that. So this is now connected up. We need to get some power over here, so again, shops are always good to put near these stations, because just before you jump on the train you might want to get a few bits and bobs. So let's do something like that. That should give them a connection like that. Just got to wait for them to build in. Water wise, they're not complaining, so they're fine. The other station is covered as well, because that one's over somewhere over here, right there, I think. And then this one's all covered as well, so we're all good. Let's get a line connecting up. So again, go to our trains. Why did I come off that? There you go. Go to our lines, and we'll start from this station. Should probably actually give it some power before they complain too much, because these are starting to get a bit annoyed. So let's do that. There we go. Let's get the stations in. Let's get the loop in now. So we're going to go from this station to the end here, and then we can. Is that a cargo train? I just saw using my goddamn line. Unbelievable. And then we'll add a stop in here. I'm going to do it on the inner line, and then we're going to go back, connect up to there, goes across, and ends here. That'll be absolutely fine. That's one line. That'll be all we need for now. We might need to create some sort of like footpaths and things. Well, we definitely do need to do that quickly before we forget. So let's get a footpath. The end of road there, I'm not too happy with that, because cars are going to twist there. So I might end up having to build, yeah, so like that doesn't look right in my opinion. Okay, so I've got this roundabout connected up here, just to give these guys a bit of a way to turn around. I'm going to then build a footpath that goes across. Probably won't let me do it. Will it? Yes, it will. So this is going to be steps, in case you guys wonder why it's so steep. It is meant to be. It's meant to be some steps. Alright, we're going to just leave it like that. And then I want it to build into the back of this park. And then we can even have one coming off of the centre of this, if I can get a snap point without deleting houses. Come on, how far can I go? Please, just one. There we go. That looks close, but I don't know if that connects. I don't think it does, unfortunately. That's a shame. But again, these guys, look at that. They just rushed these in that park, so that's perfect. We can just leave that for now. They've got a way across the road if they choose to use it, rather than having to go to there. But again, they're choosing not to, which is a shame. But you know, it's there if they want to. And then we've got access to the train station. We could probably actually sort that out. I don't like that random one. Let's get another footpath in here. Again, you guys are probably not too keen on watching the footpaths being built and that, but I want to show everything I'm doing. It just shows, you know, what we do for this. I think then, where can we build a footpath? Maybe here. Build it out there. We can build up, and then across the line, down, and then we can cut that up. So then this gives these guys a way across without having to cross the tracks. Not sure if they're going to use it, but again, we'll wait and see. Give this time. I think even a connection there would be better. Well, there. That'll do for now. That's, you know, not the best in the world, but it'll work. We need to then get connections over here. Make sure this is all ready. That looks... wow. Okay, we need to sort something out here. This is not right at all. So let's actually, first of all, delete this. Delete these shops. Let's terraform this land. I'm sorry about doing this, guys, but that just looked absolutely awful. We don't even need it too big, we need it strong. About there, just to get this flat. We can then bring it up to this bit here. I mean, that's not going to be too bad. We can soften this down. Basically, I just need it to look a bit more natural. That looked ridiculous, people floating cars up like that. Curved, please. Then we'll connect this up with a straight line, like so. Definitely looks better. It's not ideal because the road's now not in place. So let's actually reconnect this one up with a straight line, like so. Curve that in to that junction perfectly. There you are. That's much better, in my opinion. That looks a lot nicer. There's a bit of a step there, but you know, that isn't too bad. We'll get the shops put back in. Again, they're going to be flatter now, which is even better for them. And I'll put one there, that might even sort that curve out. We'll unpause it. I need to then build another roundabout down here. So the reason I'm doing the roundabouts is just to basically give these people a way of turning around without having to do this stupid turning that they do in the game. You know, at the bottom of the road, it just doesn't look natural or right, in my opinion. Again, it's going to be going down to an egg about, but, you know, we can't be too picky. Yeah, that's probably ruined that car park now, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know. I think maybe we're going to need to come out with a flatter bit here. Because as soon as I do that, it does ruin that car park, and I'm not happy with that car park being ruined. Maybe we'll just curve this one around this way, and that would actually probably work fine. So we can delete that. We can re-choose the road. We can go straight to here. Then we can go to the edge there and curve it like so. Then we can get a nice straight road. Connect that up to there like that. This one needs to bring it down a little bit further, so we'll set a 4-way standard. So again, we'll just pop that down to there. Get this connection back to the trees, please. Okay, and that should work fine. Again, it's a bit off of there and it's a bit of a lump, but you know, we will make do with that. Gives these guys a way around, and that is perfect. I don't want to have all those shops, please. I think we'll just do something like that. It should be fine. We can delete these two, add a small shop there. Nice, but we can already see we're getting a lot of people using these train lines. A lot of people. So let's finish off what we're actually doing, which is building these footpaths. Just to give these guys a way over and out. Not sure if we can even get one there. We can. And then, yeah, that actually will work. You know, it's pretty much on the train line for them. But it'll be okay. And look at that. Look how many people are using our train services already. So they're going from the... Wow. Wow. We need to look at that. So let's see our trains already. 314 passengers already. The trains are all full, so we might need to do, I think, a 4th train. But we've got 32 people waiting at our one over by Barlow Park. These have all just been picked up. But again, a fair few people using that. 55 people again on the other side, and then 77 here. But if we look at this, this is absolutely mental. Like, that is crazy how many people are using our tram service. So let's go on to our trams. 303, I think. Yep, green line. I can already see 280 plus, and it's getting more and more people. So we're going to definitely need to up that to 6 trams, maybe even 8, just to get these people using it. We've got 298 on this line as well, so that's another, on this one, 132 people. So they're waiting there. They're waiting to get taken from the old town around. But, wow, we're going to probably... That's just absolutely mental. Look at that, though. All these people are just going to sit and wait for days. Ready? Next day. One day. 2 day. And it's just going to continue on for a while. Right, what I think we need to do next is continue on building in our downtown area. So we've got some residential zoning there. We're using a mixture of different roads. So we've got ways across from the footpaths, as you can see here. So we're using the 4 lanes with trees, and we're also using the avenue roads. They're pretty much the same, but just a little bit different, if that makes sense. And it just gives them footpaths across. And I did just hit 19,000, so we've got a fired loan and the solar power plant now. So we're actually smashing through this now, getting loads of milestones, which is amazing. So yeah, I'm going to continue on with this zoning, and yeah, I'll be back in a bit. Okay guys, so I've zoned in the footpaths here. I've also done another road going across here, but that is so we can place some parks. So the first thing I'm actually going to do is get these parks placed. So I'm going to want them across here. I want them... I'm not going to delete the footpath, so I think we're going to do one there. We've got enough space down here for a medium one. It's going to take up some of the zoning, but I think it'll be quite nice. We'll stick in a plaza as well, and that can go anywhere, so maybe we'll do a smaller plaza and place that one about there. That will go well on that curve. And then we'll get in a dog park over here, again near the footpath but not too close, something like that. Tropical gardens would look really nice around this park area that we're building, but it will take up a lot of space, so I'm going to actually do it anyway. I'm just going to build that one like that. And then we're going to actually start to zone in now the high residential zoning. So let's get the fill tool. In fact, let's just get the large paintbrush. I'm going to want to paint all of this. These guys up the top are going to complain of noise probably, but I think for now we'll be okay. As long as we don't go too close to the station, which is down the bottom, we should be okay. Again, these shop ones might be a slight issue, but it shouldn't really be too bad. I'm just zoning that for now. Again, these two are going to be a bit of a pain because I've placed them so far away from anything else. But again, for now, let's just let this zone in. Our demand is literally already completely gone. We could even add some more shops just across here, just to make it so these guys zone in a bit easier for power. It's always good to have shops dotted about anyway. You know, we could even add, this is a shopping bit down here, but I do like the look of that as a residential zone, I think. So let's just let all this zone in. So talking about power, I am actually going to add a couple of solar updraft towers. I'm going to add them over here first of all. So they're closer to our main town, but they're not too far, too close, if that makes sense. So let's choose our power cable, and then we can just run this across the train line. And then if we can get it to go across that, we might not be able to get it to go across there, which would be a shame. So we might end up having to just do it from here and down like that instead. So I can delete this line because I'm not going to bother going up there. So this will give them all power for this part of the city. I think it all connects up as well. These guys are complaining of power as well, but they're so close to being... Oh dear, we're going to have to do something really annoying and silly and build in these high power cables just to get it across here. Go down, connect it up for there just for now, just to give these guys power. Should stop them complaining, please. There we go. I'm going to double check our water. We've got it connected up most of the way. I think we might need to just do this bottom edge here. So let's actually go to about here for now. We'll run it across. And again, finish off this back zone here, connect that in with a pipe there. He's complaining of power as well, but it's because it's a park by itself. We could end up just going like this and connecting across this road. Come on, can we get it? We're going to have to do it a bit finicky like that. But boom. But we're seeing a lot of people using these footpaths, as you can see here already. So they work really well even before you've got all the housing in. We've got obviously our shops building in nicely. Our train service is doing absolutely amazing. We can see all the people using the hub, which is fantastic. You can see all the people on the train. And if we go, you know, look, if we look up here, all these people using the monorail now. Because it's growing down in downtown, it's going to get better. And then over here at our train hub, this one, our train station, it's doing okay. It's nowhere near as busy, but again, it's not as populated. If we built a footpath across here, I reckon we could even get people using it from the industrial units. So we're going to have to do it like so. It might make people walk, they might not, but again, it's worth trying. Again, and this zoning here, we could even run a footpath to the end here, like so, giving these guys an option, and then we can run one just from the end here. Again, you guys are probably bored of seeing me do build footpaths, but they help so much with regards to getting people around the area. Let's delete that one. I need it right on that corner, that one there please, just so it gives us the right area and connects into the path properly. This is doing okay again now all of a sudden, so we're going to leave that. But overall, I think our city is doing really well. Our services are fantastic. You know, the use of the public transport. If you look on our info view, and then we'll go here, we've got 1,263 people using our trams, 737 people already using our trains with 67 tourists, 5 in the taxis. They're not doing very well at all, to be honest. 551 people using our metro and its monorail, and it's all just going up. The others, they're not using it because we don't actually have it in place, but I think that is doing really well. We're going to obviously add more stations around here at some point. We've even got a road down here that's got monorail where we could even add a stop, you know, anywhere. But I don't think we'll probably end up using that. We might get rid of that, to be honest. But we need to zone this in at some point. We've just zoned in down here and it's building in really, really nicely. If you did enjoy this episode, guys, hit that like button. If you are new, please do drop a sub and a follow. And I will be back again tomorrow with my next City Skyline video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye bye.